Cleveland has waited 17 years to host another Final Four, and this year's is expected to be bigger and better than it was back in 2007. This Final Four has everything that you could possibly want. It has adversity and triumph, talent, stardom, and everything in between, and we're going to get to see all of it unfold here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tonight. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse has transformed the stage set for the women's Final Four.
The eyes of the world are on Cleveland this weekend, and I know that Cleveland is showing up.
The signage has been featured around the city for weeks, all leading up to the semifinal action, which will feature South Carolina versus NC State on one side of the bracket and Iowa versus UConn on the other. South Carolina enters as the favorite, returning to the Final Four for the fourth straight year.
Super cool opportunity for us to play in another Final Four. This is kind of what our players came to South Carolina for.
We didn't know what to really expect from our team, and just to see that we're back at the Final Four, it's pretty amazing.
The Gamecocks are the only remaining undefeated team in the country, boasting a 36-0 record in pursuit of the program's third national championship.
I mean, you can see the finish line. I want to win. Flat out, I want to win.
NC State will make their first Final Four appearance since 1998, second ever.
Cleveland rocks, right? We feel kind of like the party crashers. You know, I don't know that we got an invitation to this thing, but we're here.
We played all season with a chip on our shoulders, and it's the same thing now. You know, we're the underdogs, and like Coach said, we're the party crashers, and, you know, we're coming to crash the party.
The Wolfpack are just the 7th team in Division I women's basketball history to start the season unranked and make the semifinals.
Saw the odds of us winning a national championship are below 1%, but hey, I'm that Dumb and Dumber guy, so you're saying there's a chance. All right.
Iowa punched their ticket to the Final Four with a stroke of redemption, taking down LSU, who defeated them in the national championship the year prior. So a return trip to the Final Four in hopes of making good on a title, familiar territory.
When we were here last year, nobody thought we'd be here again this year. And we didn't listen to anybody, and here we are again.
The Hawkeyes are led by superstar guard and two-time National Player of the Year, Caitlin Clark, the NCAA's all-time leading scorer.
People didn't really ever think we would get to the Final Four, and now to be here back-to-back times is amazing. But at the end of the day, like, people aren't going to remember how many points I scored. People aren't going to remember my buzzer-beating shots versus whoever. Like, that's not going to matter to people in the end.
UConn, a Final Four frequent flyer, booking their 15th trip in 16 years. The Huskies have overcome a slew of injuries, 6 season-ending. But, led by Paige Beckers, they've pushed past the adversity.
We kind of shifted our focus to not focusing on what we don't have, but just appreciating what we do.
UConn is the winningest program in tournament history, making its 23rd Final Four appearance, with sights set on a 12th national title.
Our players will tell you this. Playing at Connecticut is the greatest thing ever, but playing at Connecticut is hard as hell.
Mark and Rob, you guys know the drill. Tonight's winners will advance to the national championship. That game will be played right here on News 5 Sunday at 3 o'clock, and we cannot wait to see how all of tonight's action pans out.